first daughter, Ivanka Trump, has her own fashion brand, but good luck finding it. Over the last few weeks, stores have removed the Ivanka Trump line from their websites, their racks, or sometimes both. It started with Nordstrom, and since then, Neiman Marcus, Belk, and Burlington have followed. So how did we get here? And are these decisions based on sales, or are we supposed to see them as thinly veiled political statements? Let's start back in October of 2016, when that tape of Donald Trump dropped.
And when you're a star, they let you do it. You can do anything.
Whatever you want.
Grab them by the pussy.
Immediately after, many women across the country turned to Ivanka. They saw her as the only voice of reason in the Trump campaign. I mean, sure, people could understand Ivanka had to abandon her former progressive views to support her father. But as a self-proclaimed champion of working women, someone who even launched a campaign called #WomenWhoWork,
and let's show the world what it looks like to be a woman who works.
Surely she would have something to say about all of this.
You know, that's not language consistent with any conversation I've ever had with him, certainly, or any conversation that I've overheard. So it was a bit jarring for me to hear, and he was very sincere in his apology.
But many felt like her words weren't enough. People saw Ivanka as more than just a bystander, and so they turned to social media. People began to declare that they wouldn't buy Ivanka Trump products anymore, and that they wouldn't even shop at stores that carried her line. Two women took it one step further and created an official boycott. They made a Google spreadsheet documenting all the stores that carried Trump family products and encouraged shoppers to take their money elsewhere. The Grab Your Wallet campaign eventually went viral. And the most talked about store was Nordstrom, because it was the one boycotters were most eager to shop at again. Where else can you simultaneously shop for Crocs and Cartier? Fast forward to the morning of February 2nd, and the Nordstrom site is down to just 3 Ivanka Trump products. Nordstrom also took Ivanka off the master list of designers it carries. Later that night, Nordstrom confirmed to me it would no longer be carrying the Ivanka Trump label. But while the Grab Your Wallet community began to celebrate, Nordstrom said in a statement that based on the brand's performance, we've decided not to buy it this season. And sales of Ivanka at Nordstrom have been down. Over the past year, they've dropped over 31%, and in the month of October alone, when the boycott started, sales plummeted 70%. But we can also point to other reasons why Nordstrom might have dropped the line. After Trump's immigration ban, for example, Nordstrom sent out a memo reassuring employees that they value immigrants and appreciate diversity. After all, the founder of Nordstrom himself was an immigrant. There was also an open letter from a lifelong Nordstrom shopper begging the store to drop Ivanka's brand, and that letter went viral. Either way, Nordstrom's move basically kicked off a domino effect. The next day, Neiman Marcus confirmed it would no longer carry Ivanka Trump's jewelry collection, the one she wore during a 60 Minutes interview and promoted right after. Then came Belk, which removed the brand from its website, and it too was vague about the reason. Soon enough, Marshalls and TJ Maxx employees were told to throw Ivanka Trump signs in the garbage. And then came Burlington, which also took its products offline, although it's still carrying the Ivanka Trump label in stores. Obviously, shoppers are noticing. There's the Grab Your Wallet community, which believes these stores are dropping the line because of the boycott. And there are celebrities like Chelsea Handler, RuPaul, Rosie O'Donnell, and Mark Cuban who have proudly shown off that they're supporting Nordstrom's decision. But this story doesn't just stop at shoppers. It's made its way all the way up to the White House and into the Oval Office. President Trump took to Twitter to scold Nordstrom, calling the company's treatment of Ivanka unfair. The official POTUS Twitter account even retweeted it. White House Press Secretary Sean Spicer has said that Trump had every right to defend Ivanka since she's his daughter.
And for someone to take out their concern with his policies on a family member of his, the president has every right as a father to stand up for them.
But then things got slightly more complicated when Kellyanne Conway, senior counselor to the president, dove in.
This is it's a wonderful line. I own some of it. I'm going to give a free commercial here. Go buy it today, everybody. You can find it online.
Turns out it's not okay to use your government position to tell people to buy things. Since then, Spicer has told reporters that Conway, professional counselor, has been counseled. Now, the Office of Government Ethics is involved, saying Conway's plug on Fox was a clear violation of ethics. They're asking for her to be further disciplined. Some are finding this whole Nordstrom episode pretty funny. Melissa McCarthy even wore real Ivanka Trump jewelry and heels on SNL.
I'm wearing one of her bangles right now. It's beautiful, it's shimmery, it's elegant, and at $39.99, it is an unbelievably affordable.
As for Nordstrom, its stock continues to rise. Of course, there are those who feel loyal to the Trump family and to Ivanka herself. They've started a boycott of their own. They're using hashtags like Boycott Nordstrom and Buy Ivanka to show their support. Where these shoppers can go to buy Ivanka, though, is rapidly changing.